Welcome everyone to Video Games Monthly Monday. And as always, we'll be using our highly advanced grading system to see just how good this month's box really is. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this was kind of a rough month. Alright, but I'm gonna try my best to stay positive because there's enough negativity in the world, especially on the internet, so I'm gonna try my best to not be so negative. But starting off, we got this, I don't know what the hell this was. I thought it was like a bottle opener, which I thought was weird because it's plastic, and I was like, just easily break that. But also came with this little Mario disc, and because of my genius intellect, eventually I figured out you just kind of put them like this here, and first game, we got another complete in box Master System game. Let's check out Shanghai. I'm not the biggest fan of Mahjong, or however you say it. However, I do remember playing it from time to time on my family's old PC back in the day. Even then, I played it out of sheer boredom, and quite frankly, the game didn't really cure my boredom. If anything, it made it worse. With that being said, the game does accomplish what it set out to be, and as most retro gamers know, sometimes even that was a lot to ask for. So if Mahjong is your type of game, I guess you can't go wrong here. Even though it's not a game that I personally enjoy, we did get it complete in box, so I'll give it a C. Next up, Bubsy on the Sega Genesis. I'm gonna be honest, I never actually played this game and never really wanted to. Well, I guess it was bound to happen, right? Another mascot game trying to ride off the success of the greatest mascot ever created. The rude, crude dude with tood, Awesome Possum. Yeah, I'm kidding. I can't really tell which I hate more, this or Awesome Possum. Anyway, I'm having a hard time trying to explain the controls. The momentum to me seems incredibly off. Sometimes I even feel like I'm being pushed back by an unseen force. Once I figured out I could hover, it sort of helped navigate through the stage, but even that wasn't enough to prevent me from dying in the most random ways. I don't know what this is, but I thought it would propel me in the air, but no, it just killed me. Then I died rolling down a hill. Or my favorite, apparently I fell too far and died on this water slide and had to watch the corpse of Bubsy float down until it came to a stop. This was actually my favorite part of the game. Speaking of death, I made it to chapter 3 and just kept falling in the water. Which I guess makes sense, you know, cats don't like water, so of course Bubsy would die. At least I think he's a cat. I mean, he does collect yarn. Why can't they make these mascots look like what they're meant to be? I mean, at least Sonic looks like a real hedgehog, all blue and spiny. Speaking of the yarn, I have no idea what the purpose it serves. It's not health, as one hit seems to kill you. On a positive note, there are some hilarious voice samples in the game.
More like a bridge too short.
Yeah, that got old pretty quick since I kept dying on this stage. Honestly, I've never been more happy for a game to not have continues. That's right, you lose all your lives, that's it. Game over. Bubsy is dead and will never return. Except in numerous sequels for some reason. Maybe if I played this game as a kid, I'd appreciate it more, but I'm gonna give it a D. Last up, Cobra Command on the NES. This game really frustrated me, and not in a good way. I was really hoping for a typical horizontal shooter. Problem number 1, the game doesn't auto-scroll. It plays more like Choplifter, maybe. Problem number 2, what is with the screen scrolling? Sometimes it's fine, but then you hit these sections where the screen continues to scroll, but you're stuck unable to move your helicopter until the screen catches up. Obviously, this can result in some unnecessary deaths. such as this missile section here. I can't really describe how frustrating this really feels. The game does seem to be somewhat generous with checkpoints though. Speaking of checkpoints, I eventually figured out you could blow up this building which leads to an underground section. Unfortunately, I had no earthly idea what the hell I was supposed to do down here and died twice. Anyway, I finally made it to this section and once again I was stuck. I tried moving forward, blowing up this building, attacking the continuously spawning enemies. Eventually I thought maybe I just need to land, but no, I died. While writing this script, I decided to look up a video and sure enough, you're supposed to blow up this building. Well, f me, right? At first I thought maybe there was something wrong with the ROM that I loaded on my EverDrive, but apparently you have to save all the hostages to clear the stage. Also, I didn't know you could turn the helicopter around by pressing start, which would have come in handy. So forgive me for being, well, stupid, I guess. I'm gonna be honest though, I did not have a good time with this game. If it wasn't for the awkward screen scrolling, I think I could have tolerated this game a lot more. I'm very curious to see other people's thoughts on this game. Did I just happen to have a really bad first impression? Overall, I don't see myself coming back to this game. I'm gonna give it a D. Well, anyway, guys, that gives us a rounded down score of D. Yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you again next time.